Good morning, students. Today we are going to have integrated lesson, English and world literature. The topic of our lesson is moral choice and ambition in Red and Black by Stendhal and Portrait of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. During our lesson, we will develop analytical reading skills, expand advanced vocabulary and speaking fluency, compare literary characters and philosophical ideas, practice critical thinking in English. So let's start. And my first question is ambition always dangerous? Nastya, please.
As far as I'm concerned, ambition is not always dangerous. It helps people achieve their goals and become successful. However, too much ambition may lead people to make wrong decisions. That is why ambition should always be balanced with conscience and responsibility.
Thanks. Can beauty influence morality? Maxim?
If you ask me, I think beauty can influence morality because some people don't think logically and don't care for a chapter. These people don't look for moral rules and add qualities because of beauty appearance. It also works the opposite.
Thanks. Should society judge a person's private life? Makita.
I think society should not judge a person's private life too quickly. Everyone has a right to personal space and their own choice. In my opinion, people should respect other privacy. However, if someone's private action harm other people, society may have the right to speak about it. So I believe respect and understanding are very important.
Thanks, students. So, the next task is multiple choice. Multiple choice. All tasks are about our two novel, Red and Black and Portrait of Dorian Gray. So, the first question is Julian Sorel's main motivation is find the correct answer. Igor.
Julian Sorrell's main motivation is pride.
Is a pride. Variant C. Yeah. Dorian first wishes the portrait would age instead of him because. Vlad.
Dorian first wishes the portrait. He wants eternal youth.
He wants eternal youth. You can answer only the variant. For example, B, he wants eternal youth, because I have read the sentence. Я вже прочитую питання, ви можете тільки обирати варіант і все, вже питання не повторюючи. The main social theme of the red and the black is... Вікторія.
Class hierarchy.
Так, yeah. The fourth, Lord Henry represents moral discipline, political realism, aesthetic philosophy, romantic heroism. What about Lord Henry? Anya.
Aesthetic philosophy.
Yeah. The fifth, Julian's tragedy results mainly from Alexei Lutsev.
A, pride.
Yeah. The sixth, the portrait symbolizes blood.
B.
B, conscience. Yeah. So the next slide is the seventh. Madame de Renal loves Julian because чому? Оля.
He's sincere and passionate.
The eighth. Basil Hallward believes art should. Микола.
Variant B, reveal prose.
Variant B, reveal truth. The ninth. Both novels criticize Max?
Option C, social hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Yeah. The protagonists are similar because both what? Nastya?
C. Struggle between desire and morality.
Yeah, thanks. So, the next task is sentence completion or complete the sentence with the words. With these words. You can see sentences and you can see traits of character. So, the first, Julian's what drives him to climb the social ladder? Julian's what? Ola,
Ambition.
ambition, yeah. Dorian's moral what increases as the portrait changes? Так. Землянська, Настя.
Corruption.
Yeah, corruption. Так. I want to ask the other students to join us, to join our work. Let's work together. So, the sword. At the beginning, Dorian represents youth and Настя Бойко.
Innocence.
Innocence, yeah. The fourth, Lord Henry's what shapes Dorian's worldview? Так. Олексій Луцев.
Influence.
Influence. The fifth, Madame de Renal feels deep what for Julian? Masha? Passion. Yeah. Так. The sixth, society's what is exposed in both novels? Darina.
Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. The seventh, the portrait reflects Dorian's guilty and blood
Nonsense.
conscience. Yeah. The eighth, Julian's prevents him from accepting humiliation. What Julian's? Yegor.
Julian's pride.
Julian's pride. The ninth, beauty becomes a source of for Dorian. Vladislav Odintsov.
Vanity.
Vanity. So, 1 second. So, the next and the last, both heroes face strong what? The test their character. Anya.
Temptation.
Temptation. Yeah, thanks. So, the next task is characterization. Match traits to characters. Choose two for each. You can see our characters, герої наші, головні, the main characters, and traits of character. So, what can you say about Julian Sorel? What can you say about Julian Sorel? Так. Дарина.
Ambitious and proud.
Ambitious and proud. So, Madame de Renal. Madame de Renal. Yegor.
Madame Dorian is naive and sensitive.
And sensitive, or maybe passionate. Yeah?
Yeah.
Dorian Gray. Dasha.
Immoral and passionate.
Immoral and passionate, immoral and sensitive, but of course he is immoral person. Lord Henry, Lord Henry, Оля,
Cynical, influential.
cynical, influential, immoral, ambitious, so and Basil Howard. Basil Howard. Микола,
Sensitive and influential.
sensitive and influential, maybe idealistic. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, idealistic. So, um, and now let's talk about our protagonists. Let's develop our critical thinking. So, what can you say? Is Julian a victim of society or of himself? Masha.
Julian is a partly a victim of society and partly of himself. Society limits his opportunities because of his low social status and ambition to rise higher. However, his pride and desire for power also lead him to make risky decisions. Because of this, he's responsible for many of his own problems. Therefore, he suffers both from social pressure and his own share.
Thanks, Masha. Does Dorian understand morality at the beginning? Does Dorian understand morality at the beginning? Um, so, first, Ola, this question is for you, and the second, Vlad. Okay? Ola.
At the beginning of the story, John Gray doesn't really understand morality because he is very young and naive. He's like a blank canvas who has no experience with art alone. Then lives a simple life and only cares about beauty and his feelings at the moment. He doesn't think about the consequences of his actions until he meets Lord Henry. Because he lacks a strong character, he is less substantial with ideas about pleasure without a price. In short, he starts the book as an innocent person, not a moral one.
Thanks, Ola. Vlad, what is your...
Which character? I can answer the three.
You can answer the third question. The third question is which character changes more, Julian or Dorian, and why? So,
I think Dorian changed more during the story. At first, he is kind of naive, but later he becomes selfish and cruel. His personality becomes darker over time, and Dorian changes too, but not as dramatically.
yeah, who can answer another our question? Which character changes more, Julian or Dorian, and why? Max?
In my opinion, they both become a moral monster, but Dorian has more changes than Julian. Because as a good person, he lost his empathy and conscience, who felt involved in tragical emotions. But Julian became a hypocrisy not only with others, but with himself.
Thanks. The fourth question, can ambition exist without ethics? Nikita?
I think ambition can exist without ethics, but it often leads to problems. I believe a person may strongly want success and try to reach their goals in any way. Because of this, they might lie or harm other people. In my opinion, ambition without ethics can have negative effect on society. That is why I think it is important to combine ambition with moral principles.
Thanks. The fifth, is beauty dangerous in these novels? Is beauty dangerous in these novels? Anya?
Yes, beauty can be dangerous in these books. In the novel, the picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian was very handsome, so people trust him and don't see his best action. And in the book, Julian Sorrel is the symbol of Madame Dural and Mathilde, with his charm and intelligence. Because of this, he uses people for his own career, so beauty and charm can shoot comes.
Mhm. Who is more guilty, tempter or tempted? Igor.
I think they both tempters shape you, but the ultimate responsibility lies with the individual who chose what.
Mhm. Do the protagonists deserve their fate? Do the protagonists deserve their fate? Victoria.
The fates of Julien Sorel and Dorian Gray are tragic. They are both fated to die. Do they deserve such a fate? There is no clear answer here. This question borders on moral responsibility and the influence of society. Julian Sorrell's fate is the result of a combination of his own mistakes, such as pride, cruelty, ambition, and the inability to realize his talent in the society of that time. He is criminal, but at the same time a victim of a hypocritical society and social injustice towards people of low origin. Perhaps Sorrell does not deserve such a fate, but he chooses death for himself. Dorian Gray chose the best of hedonism, which leads to his moral degradation. He causes suffering to other people, destroys their destinies, and kills his friend. He is a criminal and deserves severe punishment and such a fate.
Thanks, Victoria. Which novel is more Vlad? Um,
I want to answer by 8 questions.
by 8 question. Okay. Which novel is more realistic? Vlad, слухаем.
I think the story more realistic because it shows real social problems. It talks about ambition, class, and maybe career. Dorian's story have a magical portrait. This make it uh, more more magical than realistic.
Fantastic, more fantastic than realistic, yeah? So, is it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Микола?
I think the more realistic novel is The Red and the Black because it shows real social life, social problems, and personal struggle for rise in social. But the picture of Dorian Gray have a fantastic element, the portrait that age instead of Dorian.
Are the authors criticizing individuals or society? Оля.
Those who don't directly criticize people in the stories is written that the writer describes the life and actions of their characters and the society around them. The picture of the green is also mainly tells the story and shows the consequences of the characters' choices. The writers don't clearly say who's right or wrong. Instead, they show different situations and let the reader think about them. Because of this, readers must make their own consequences about individuals and society.
Thanks, all. What lesson should modern readers learn? Кирилл.
The main lesson is that focusing only on status or beauty leads to a lonely and destructive life. It teaches us that our internal character and how we treat others are far more important than external success.
Thanks. Tell me, please, what novel did you like best? About Julian or about Dorian? This question is for every one of you. Яка новела вам більше сподобалася? Який роман? Новела, який роман вам більше сподобався? Червоне та чорне? Чи портрет Доріана Грея? I give you several seconds. Nast, what about you?
I think the picture of Dorian great because it's more magical, but still reveals the problems of society.
Thanks. Max?
I would like to say that I like story about Dorian more because I better see the changes of the main character who lost his moralities and his conscience. And I liked it more than story about Julian.
Thanks, Max. Dasha?
I more like Dorian's Gray story because I really enjoy how the creator shows social problems with the magical elements.
Without magical elements, yeah?
Yeah.
With magical elements. I want to say you that I think that Julian is more moral person and Dorian is immoral person. So as for me, I like the novel The Red and the Black because there are a lot of characters that I'm interested in. I was interested in. And its novel is about ambition, is about beauty, fate. So I liked and I like the novel The Red and the Black. So thanks. The next task is analytical comparison. True, false, or cannot be determined. It's an easy task. So both protagonists seek social approval. True or false, or maybe cannot be determined. Anya. True. Yeah. Julian never experiences genuine love. Victoria.
Is false.
Is false. Dorian regrets his actions immediately. Dasha.
False.
False. Art plays a symbolic role in both novels. Vlad.
Cannot be determined?
It's true. It's true. It's all about art. Society supports moral honesty. Nastya.
False.
False. Both heroes manipulate others. Victoria.
It's true.
It's true. Religion saves Julian. Mikola.
False.
False. Dorian's appearance reflects his soul. Anya.
False.
False. Secondary characters influence protagonists' downfall. Ola.
True.
True. Both stories end optimistically. Max.
It's false.
It's false. So, what I want to tell you. I want to thank everyone who has worked during this lesson. It is a very difficult task to combine English with world literature, especially considering these two complex novels, дуже складні романи, The Red and the Black and The Picture of Dorian Gray, що я хотіла сказати, що я дуже дякую тим, хто працював, хто мене підтримав, тому що об'єднати англійську та світову літературу, проаналізувати два складні, здоровенні романи і ще англійською мовою – це дуже кропітлива робота. But you have managed it. Ви впоралися. You have proved that you are an English Pro for Plus. I'm proud of you. So take care of yourself. Have a good and peaceful day. See you soon.